Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Platypi franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 1. Last episode for our Platypi, we ended up pitching rather well against the Sirloins, holding on to win a close matchup, 4-3, thanks to some Little League shenanigans from Charlie Lopez as he managed to somehow magically make a ball disappear into the corner where the outfielder fielded it, had Noodle Arm activate, threw it off the fence, and it ricocheted into no man's land, and he got an inside the park home run. That ended up being the deciding victory run, so we're not going to ask questions about it. We're just going to take that happily and move on. With that win, we now head back home here to take on the Jacks for the, I believe this is the second time we've played them this year. I believe we played them on opening day. We did. We beat them at their new ballpark, 9-1. Interestingly enough, Ace Von Asen was the starter in that game, and he will be making the start once again for us. AVA comes in 3-0 with a 1.54 ERA and a 1.07 whip on the mound for the Jacks as their number 2, Alberto Roberto, the veteran, 0-1 with a 2.38 ERA and a 1.15 whip. Jacks right now, at this point in the season, are at 5-8, still struggling to find their footing and get back to 500, and we're sitting at 9-3. I did have a request made to go through the roster here at the beginning of the episode just to show all the lines of the entire roster to help out with potential roster moves moving forward. Namely, I want to get Disciplined back up to Tier 3. Maybe we have to sacrifice a competitive or a scholarly player. But this is what everyone looks like, of course. Any feedback you guys can give me on the moves would be appreciated, as we're getting through this together, guys. We're all in this together, of course. Here's the chemistry screen, all the traits that each player has as well. And then, of course, their loyalty values, what they're worth, and all that good stuff, of course. Looking at this screen, we're not giving up Kaufman, we're not giving up Physique, I'm not giving up Colliner either. Surely in the air, maybe Gertie Goatman there would be open for considerations here, but I'm kind of happy with what I've got right now, you know? No need to get rid of something we don't necessarily need. Maybe Goatman would be the most expendable, having the low-tier specialist trait, which doesn't have any boosting on it. Maybe we cut him and bring in someone else. Peak Physique, that would be a big yikes for me, Captain. Ain't gonna lose him. Shirley, though, is 29, so maybe she would be the more expendable option. Maybe bring in a reliever that has discipline. I know there's a couple relievers out in the free agent pool that are disciplined. What do we got here? Obviously, we have... What do we got? Got Rob Hurlington the fourth. He's spirited, actually, with consistent. Brent Branch is spirited. Langdon Strider. Sign Blinder is disciplined. He would be the one I'd be most interested to add, because not only would he move disciplined up to Tier 3, he would have Tier 3 Rally Stopper, and he is cheaper than Shirley Indiera is right now. If we bring him in and bring that up... Also, Eddie Stetson, he is disciplined with consistent, although 35, I want to avoid him at all costs. And then there's Walt Huckster, who we just got rid of, so that's a big old no from me, Captain. However, we were looking at some backup options. I believe we were looking at, like, backup third base. Sky Rodriguez could be expendable. She is a spirited player. We could bring in Smokey Ash, who is also a spirited player. He's a little bit younger, and, you know, instead of being a big power threat, he's actually a defensive-minded third base option. Either way, just some options to mull over, of course. But let's jump into today's game. Leading off for a second baseman, Kitty Kaufman, then right fielder Muffin Studwick, batting third, left fielder Rory Crowds, batting fourth, locked in third baseman Beefcake McStevens, batting fifth, first baseman Peak Physique, batting sixth, locked in center fielder Hayham Colliner, batting seventh, shortstop Charlie Lopez, batting eighth is catcher Tugboat Thomas, and batting ninth is Ace Von Asen. And here's the lineup for the Jacks. Leading off at first base is Tense Yo-Yo Yamamoto. Batting second, locked in center fielder Razzie Dazzler. Batting third, locked in second baseman Huffley Buffler. Batting fourth is third baseman Juice Jackson. Batting fifth, left fielder Jack Cracker. Batting sixth, shortstop Rob Glover. Batting seventh, right fielder Betty Sparks. Batting eighth is catcher Clutch Corman. And batting ninth is the pitcher Alberto Roberto. Let's jump into it and have some fun here today as we head home to Colonial Plaza under the lights for this contest. And quick shout out here, we have a new follower here on the Twitch channel. We followed him between streams. I'm not sure if it's S. Kellen or Skellen143. Thank you so much for following, my friend. Appreciate it. Love seeing the community grow, and I'm glad you were interested enough to follow me here on Twitch. Up to 89 followers now on the channel. Only 11 away from the big triple digits, 100 followers. Wow. Something I never thought I would ever be close to obtaining. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Let's go for it. Yo-Yo Yamamoto leading off. First baseman Tense with Ace Exterminator. Max boosted Ace Exterminator active, I might add. Hitting 239 with 2 RBIs. This might be the game he uses to turn his mojo around. Here are the numbers for AVA. He is 3-0 with a 1.54 ERA and a 1.07 whip. 4 earned runs given up. 1.54 ERA. 3 starts. 23 1/3 innings pitched. He's averaging just under 8 innings a start. 22 hits surrendered. 3 walks. 19 strikeouts. 1 homer and a batting average against a 247. First, the cheater away is lined into the gap right center field. That's going to be extra bases as Yo-Yo Yamamoto reaches with a leadoff base hit. He's only going to be held to a single, though. Leadoff man on for center fielder Razzie Dazzler. Locked in, hitting .314 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs on the year. No threat to run over at first is Yamamoto. Curveball down in the way. Strike called 0-1. Change it down and in. That's fouled off. It's 0-2. Okay, Collector and Tough Out both active here. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch out for AVA. 1 down. Next up, Huffley Buffler. He's locked in, hitting .370. 3 homers. 11 RBIs on the year. Slider down in the way. Chopped foul. Pulled out of play. 0-1. Using rip away. Check swing strike called. It's 0-2. Okay, Collector activates again for Von Asen here. Change it down and in. Hit up the middle under the glove of Ace Von Asen. That is a single into center field. Second hit of the inning here for the Jacks. 2 on, 1 down. And here's Juice Jackson. Big man hitting .302 with 3 homers and 13 RBIs. He has off-speed hitter active, but only a minimum boost. Looking up and into the first pitch. Jammed foul, a little late on it as it's out of play on the right side. Studwick gave it a cursory look, but he knew he wasn't going to get there. He's him down in the way. Chopper to first, right at peak physique. Throw to second, 1. A Kaufman to AVA. In time. Double play. Love to see it. That ends the inning. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Kaufman, Studwick, and Crowds due up. Kitty Kaufman leading off. Second baseman, the bad ball hitter active, hitting .449 with 7 RBIs on the year. Facing veteran pitcher Alberto Roberto, 0-1 with a 2.38 ERA, 3 earned runs given up, 1.15 whip. 3 starts, 11 1/3 innings, averaging under 4 innings a start, 11 hits, 2 walks, 2 homers, 2 hit batsmen, 14 strikeouts, and a batting average against of .244. Roberto is 37 now. He's been pretty old in both iterations of SMB3 and SMB4. He was the former Sawteeth starter, transferred over here in the fantasy draft in SMB3 to the Jacks. He's actually pitched decently well. He just hasn't gone deep in a lot of his starts, mainly because they want to go to their overpowered bullpen early because their rotation sucks. Changeup is in there at the letters on the first pitch, 0-1. But Roberto does have the elite forkball trait at max boosted, though. It throws a heater out of the zone, 1-1. Slider misses inside, 2-1. Forkball down and in. Kaufman hits it to right center field. That's on the fly as Dazzler races over, 1 down. Right fielder Muffin Studwick coming up next, hitting .382 with 3 RBIs on the season as O'Wugliams, I believe, is on the bench today, taking a day off to rest right now. Curveball pulled foul out of play, 0-1. Heater up, that's high, ball 1. Curveball misses outside to Studwick, 2-1. Change up, foul back, 2-2. Change up, rip foul just over the bag, 2-2. A little too early. Chase the forkball up and in, strike 3. First punch out for Roberto. 2 down for left fielder Rory Crowds. Young outfielder hitting .579 with 2 homers, 11 RBIs, and inside pitch active here. Curveball up and in. Ooh, just out in front of it, 0-1. Slow it down, Rory. Slider down in the way, pulled to left center field, hanging up, though, for Dazzler, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here in the bottom half to the second. Cracker, Glover, and Sparks coming up. Left fielder Jack Cracker leading off, hitting .220, 2 RBIs on the year. Zooming down and in on the first pitch, and that hits AVA right in the chest. Infield single for Cracker. Let's check the injury. Rob Glover up, shortstop hitting .364 with 3 RBIs. It got Ace Von Asen in the chest, thankfully. Did not get him in the face. So it's not as bad as it could have been, but it still sucks. Change it away, bunt shown, pulled back by Glover, ball 1. Heater up and in, off the plate on the check swing, 2-0. Slided down and in, chopped in the hole. That's a base hit into left field. Right through the 5.5 hole for a knock. 2 on, nobody out. Right fielder Betty Sparks up next, hitting a $188. Ball down in the way, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch there. Change of middle in. Pulled to left field on the sky ball, right at Crowds, though, for the easy first out as he barely had to move. Next up, catcher Clutch Corman getting the start today over injured catcher Tough Lift. Hitting .393 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Also injured is left fielder Log Freely. So the Jacks aren't strangers to any injuries here, much like us. Two-seamer up and away. Chased outside and fouled back, 0-1. Ball down, in the dirt. Good block there, Tugboat, 1-1. Four-seamer down, and that one is off the glove of Thomas. Runners going for third, throw to third, late. Both runners advance. 2-1 count there on the wild pitch. Or pass ball, I should say. Slide up and in, high, 3-1. Four-seamer up and away. Corman lines it over second. That is into the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Corman. Both runners will score with ease here as Studwick gets it in. It is a 2-run double for the Jacks, and still only 1 down in the inning as AVA is now neutral, or tense. Roberto up next, hitting .667 with an RBI. Two-seamer shown inside, bunt pulled back, ball 1. Get up and away, bunt is popped up to Thomas, makes the catch, 2 down as the runner goes to hang its short second base there. Here's Yamamoto, 1-for-1 with a single today. About the knees on the first pitch, pulled into the corner, left field, just foul, 0-1. Change it away, that's a hanger, and Yamamoto's gonna eat it. That is deep to left field, and that is a big-time jack for the Jacks, as it's now 4-0 here in the second. First homer of the year for Yamamoto with that max-boosted ace exterminator. All because of one-line drive to the chest. Dazzler up next, 0-for-1 today. Heater down and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Ball down and away, grounded in the hole to short, Lopez over, backhands cleanly, throw to first, in time to end the inning. But a line drive to the AVA's chest leads to a 2-run double from Clutch Corman and a 2-run homer from Yo-Yo Yamamoto. 4-0 to the bottom of the second. McStevens, Physique, and Colliner due up. Beefcake McStevens leading off, high pitch active, he's locked in, hitting .519 with 5 homers and 13 RBIs. Slider up on the first pitch, line to right center field, but that is going to hang up for Dazzler, 1 down. Peak Physique up next, first baseman hitting .412 with 4 homers and 7 RBIs. Rookie's having a good start to his career as that forkball misses high, ball 1. Heater away, popped him up. Doesn't even get out of the infield on that swing as Buffler there, 2 down. Next up, Hayham Colliner, rookie center fielder's locked in, hitting .583. He also is on a hot start, 3 homers and 6 RBIs for him. Slider up, misses out of the zone high, ball 1. Heater away is outside, 2-0. Change up in there at the knees, 2-1. Change it down on the way, rip to third, leaping is Juice Jackson to rob him of a base hit. 1-2-3 inning for Roberto. To the third, it's 4-0. Buffler, Jackson, and Cracker due up. Here's Buffler, 1-for-1 with a single today. Where's him down on the way? Outside, ball 1. Ball down and then chopper to first. Physique there, takes it himself easily, 1 down. JJ up next, he's 0-for-1 today, grounded into a double play his first at bat. You see him down and in, just low, ball 1. Heater away. Hit down the right field line, hooking foul. That is going to get off the fence out there, out of play, 1-1. Change it down on the way, just low, 2-1. Right up and in. Sky ball into center field. Colliner races in. Gets there for the second out of the inning. Now to bring up left fielder Jack Cracker, locked in with 1-for-1 with a single today after the chest of AVA. He also scored later in the inning. For ball away on the first pitch, lined to left field hard, but right at Rory Crowds, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Good bounce back inning for Ace, bottom 3. It's 4-0. Lopez, Thomas, and AVA due up. Lopez leading off, hitting .469 with a homer, 12 RBIs. Looking to get it started here. Had his first homer of the season last episode on a Little League homer. If you missed that clip, please check it out. It's hilarious. Change up and away, strike called 0-1. Heater up and in, lined over short softly, but Glover gets there for the easy first out. Tugboat Thomas up next, catcher in the 8th slot, hitting .423, 3 RBIs on the year. Slider up and away, strike called. That's 0-1. Change up inside, off the plate, 1-1. Curveball in there at the knees, 1-2. Curveball away, hit well by Thomas to right center. He just missed it though. Dazzler there for the second out. Now to bring up AVA, batting 1 for 5 on the year with an RBI. Slider down on the first pitch, grounded to short. Glover, easy throw to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Roberto. 9 up and 9 down for him to start the day. To the 4th, it's 4-0. Glover, Sparks, and Corman coming up. Here's Glover, 1-for-1 with a single today. Run scored as well. Slider at the knees, lined over first. That is down for a base hit into the corner. That's going to be extra bases for the speedy Glover as Studwick just got there. There's Noodle Arm. There's a leadoff double. Here's Betty Sparks, right fielder, lined out to left her first time up. She's 0-for-1. Goes him down and away in the first pitch. Fouled back. 0-1. Ball down and in. Off the plate inside. 1-1. Here's him up and in. Ripped on the line to left field. Crowds back. Makes the catch on the liner. 1 down. Clutch Corman up next. Catcher doubled home 2 his first time up. He's 1-for-1. And then he scored on a home run later. Slider away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. He's him down on the way. Runner goes for third. Throw by Thomas. Just laid. Stolen base for Glover. Glover's second steal of the year. He's 2 for 3. 1-1 count now to Corman. Ball down and in. Corman lines at the first. Right at peak physique for the second out. AVA back to neutral. Here's the pitcher Roberto. 0-for-1. He tried to bunt his first time up and popped out to the catcher. Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Change up and away. Whiffed on it. 0-2. Slide it down and away. Out of the zone. 1-2. 2-seamer down and in. Chopper to second. Slow roller. Kaufman charges. Flip the first in time to end the inning as we strand the runner at third. Another 0 for AVA. Bottom 4. Kaufman, Studwick, and Crowds coming up. Kitty Kaufman leading off 0-for-1 today, trying to get something started against Roberto, who's perfect through 3 innings. Change it down and in. Nice strike called. 0-1. Heater up. Strike called. It's 0-2. Heater up. Kaufman skies it to the left of center. Easy play for Dazzler. 1 down. Studwick up next 0-for-1 today with a strikeout. Whiffed on a high fork his first time up. Change up pulled foul on the first one. 0-1. Heater up, hard grounder to second, right at Buffler on the backhand though to first, 2 down. Studwick now 10s. Here's Crowds 0-for-1 today with a fly out to left of right center. Slider down in the way, ripped to left field, and that's a base hit. First hit of the day for the Platypi comes off the batter Crowds here with 2 down in the 4th. He's on to extend the inning for Beefcake McStevens. It flew out to center field his first time up. Heater up and away, line to right field, and that's a base hit. Nice slap single for Beefcake. 2 on, 2 down. Platypi threatening. We're going to need a clutch hit here, though, from Physique. Peaks 0-for-1 today with a pop out to second. Slider from in. That's a strike called letters 0-1. Forkball down, hitting the hole. Slow doinker into right field. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Crowds. He's going to try and score. Throw in from Sparks. Just laid. It's an RBI double for Physique. 4-1. We're on the board, and hey, I'm calling hers up with max boosted RBI hero. Lined out his first time up. He's locked in. Let's go, hey. Now's the spot. Slider up and away. Nice pitch. Just hits the corner. 0-1. Work ball down. Chopper up the middle to second. Slow roller for Buffler. In time to first, and that ends the inning as we strand 2 in scoring position. But we do get on the board on the double by Physique for 1 to the 5th. Yamamoto, Dazzler, and Buffler do up. Yamamoto up, 2-run homer last time up. He's also singled, 2 for 2 today. He's feeling it. Back to neutral mojo. Throw ball down on the way on the first pitch. Chop to third, right at Beefcake. Throw to first, in time. 1 down. Here's Dazzler, 0 for 2 today. Trying to get it started. She struck out once today. Two-seamer up, middle of the zone. Early in the swing, thankfully. Missed it, 0-1. Throw ball down on the way. Check swing strike called, 0-2. Tough out versus K Collector, who's going to win the fight. Four-seamer down and in. Low, 1-2. Change him up and away. Pulled down the left field line, hooking into the corner. Rory Crowd's on the run. It's hooking foul, and it is off the fence. Out of play, 1-2. Slider way inside, almost hits her in the gut. 2-2. Heater down in the way. Chopper slow over to short, or second. Kaufman. Chargers makes the play. 2 down. Buffler up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Grounded out to first last time up. Slider down and in. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. AVA gets ahead. Heater down in the way. Chopped in the hole to second. Kaufman over on the dive. Nice play, Kitty. Throw to first in time. 1-2-3 inning for AVA. Bottom 5. We're halfway home. It's 4-1. Trying to get back in it. Lopez, Thomas, and AVA do up. We might consider pinch hitting for Ace here. Although he has been lights out since the second inning. Here's Lopez 0 for 1 today. Slider inside, that's a strike, 0-1. Heater up, hard chopper to second, but right at Buffler. Easy first out of the inning. Next up, Thomas. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out to right center. Check low in the slider, good hold, ball 1. Change up away, out of the zone, 2-0. Heater away off the end of the bat to right field. Hit well, but right at Sparks. 2 down. AVA up next. He's still injured. 0 for 1 today with a ground out to short. What's his pitch count at? He's at 53. He's pitched rather well, too. I don't see the need to waste a pinch hitter here with 2 outs. I could, though. I really could. Dowler's tense. Rodriguez is tense. Who do we have? We have Cuffingham. I want to save her for Thomas. Williams we have as well. We can save her for Studwick. Rodriguez would still probably pinch hit even though she's tense. Swolson's probably your best candidate right now, but I don't think there's a need to waste a pinch hitter right now. Slider in there. That's a strike. 0-1. Nice pitch. Curveball misses low. 1-1. Slider low and away. 2-1. Change up. Hit well by Ace Von Ace into left center, and outfielders were in. Thankfully, Cracker has enough speed to get to it to keep it from getting over his head. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Roberto. To the 6th, it's 4-1. Jackson, Cracker, and Glover do up. AVA coming back out to take the mound in the 6th. Here's Jackson, 0 for 2.
Number 19, Juice Jackson.
Heater down in the way in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer middle in. Line to first on the jam shot, right at Physique. 1 down. Cracker up, 1 for 2 with a single. The ball down and away. Check swing strike, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Popped him up behind short. Charlie Lopez out in shallow left center's there. Puts it away for the second out. Here's Glover, 2 for 2 with a double and a single today. Change up in the dirt. Blocked by Thomas. Ball 1. Glover's also stolen a base today. Heater down and in, hit well to left center field. Rory Crowd's on the run. Gets there to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for AVA. Still cruising. Bottom 6, it's 4-1. Kaufman, Studwick, and Crowds coming up. Kaufman leading off 0 for 2 today, trying to get something started against Roberto, who's locked in again. Change up, misses high. Ball 1. Roberto looking to get through the inning, get the quality start under his belt as that changeup misses high again. 2-0 count to Kaufman. Curveball down and then turned on by Kitty. Hit deep to left field. Will it have the legs? Yes, it will. Crikey, it has been sent to the land down under. First homer of the season for Kitty Kaufman as the leadoff hitter gets into a low curveball. Just gets it out over the left field fence. First of the year for Kitty. Its lead is now down to 2. 4-2 the score. Muffin Studwick up next. He's 10, so for 2 today. Right fielder trying to right the ship. Probably his last at bat of the game if he doesn't do something here. Curveball down in the way is a strike at the knees. 0-1. Changeup's inside. 1-1. Changeup's away. 2-1. Forkball middle away. Popped him up. Shallow right center. Buffler out. Puts it away. 1 down. Next up, Rory Crowds. 1-2 with a single. Slider checked in there at the knees. 0-1. Nice pitch. Slider down and in. Pulled foul. Out of play. 0-2. Curveball up and away. Out of the zone. 1-2. Good eye there. Heater up and in. Jam shot up the middle. Slow roller. Glover dives behind the bag. Throw to first is laid. Infield single for Rory. And Beefcake McStevens come to the plate as the tying run. 1-2 with a single. He's locked in. Will he get a pitch to hit high? Crowds now have his new Steeler trait on display as that forkball hits the knees down and away. 0-1. Clutch active for Corman. Slider away. Rip foul. 0-2. Slider away, line at the middle to left center, down for a base hit. And that is another hit for Beefcake. He's 2 for 2, or 2 for 3. And here comes Peak Physique, who doubled home a run last time up. He's 1 for 2. No movement in the Jacks bullpen as of yet. Slider up, taken high, ball 1. Slider down, chased that one, pulled foul, 1-1, my bad. Curveball misses high, 2-1 to Physique. Long look at the runners. Changeup up, that's a strike, 2-2. Slider up and in, line at the middle, that is a base hit into center. Coming to third is Crowds, he will hold as it went right at Dazzler. Bases loaded, 1 down. Hey, I'm calling her, coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with RBI hero, locked in. Grounded out last time up, he's also lined out today. Still no movement in the bullpen, this is Roberto's game. 1 down, nowhere to put him. Curveball bounces, ball 1, good block by Corman. Slider up and in, rip foul, out of play, 1-1. Clutch is active behind the plate for Corman, I want to point that out. 1-1. Heater up and away, that's a sky ball to left center field. That is deep enough, that will get the job done. Tagging from third is Crowds, he will score easily. It is 4-3, all the other runs hold. Charlie Lopez coming up, 0 for 2. And that'll do it for Roberto. He only goes 5 2/3 today, giving up 3 earned runs. He'll leave 10s, just misses the quality start by 1 out. Coming out of the bullpen, trying to slam the door is Immaculo Spectaculo, the ace reliever. He's locked in, and also double switching in is center fielder Batch Wilson. He will play left field as Jack Cracker, who injured starter Ace Von Asen will exit. Spectacular on the year, 3-1. He has a 4.98 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP. 12 earned runs given up, 13 appearances, 21 2/3 innings pitched, 26 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 3 homers, 14 strikeouts, batting average against .302. He's pitched in all 14 of their games. This is their 14th game, by the way. I want to point that out as well. So he just doesn't get any rest. Locked in, facing Ace Exterminator active now, Charlie Lopez. Let's see what he can do. Heater inside is chased, grounded to short on a soft roller, and that's going to end the inning. Charlie freaking Lopez, man. But we do get 2 home as we chase Roberto from the game. 4-3 to the 7th. Sparks, Corman, and Batch Wilson do up. There's Betty Sparks 0 for 2 today against Ace Von Asen, who's back to neutral mojo finally. You see him up and away in the first pitch. Check swing strike, 0-1. Change it down in the way. Outside, 1-1. Forcing it down and in. Checked inside, 2-1. Curveball down. Check low, 3-1. Slider up and in. Jammed in the hole to second. Kaufman on the backhand to her right. Makes the play. In time to first. 1 down. AVA's locked in, and here's Clutch Corman. 1 for 2 with a 2-run double today. Slider middle in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it out of the zone, 0-2. A collector activates. Curveball down and away. Chased it, strike 3. Picked by Thomas. Throw to first in time. Second punch out for AVA today. 2 down for Batch Wilson, who just subbed in. Left fielder hitting 200 off the bench. 2 RBIs with bad ball hitter active. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. AVA trying to put an exclamation point on the end of his outing. This will definitely be his last inning. He's just gassed, mainly due to the injury. Heater down, taken low, 1-1. Pitch number 70 coming here from AVA. Curveball chopped in the hole to short. Lopez over on the dive. Nice play. Throw to first. Going to be close. Just in time. Got him by a step. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 for AVA. Bottom 7. Thomas is up first. Then it's AVA and Kaufman. Here we go, folks. Let's do it. Tugboat Thomas is 10, 0 for 2 today. We're going to pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench against the left right-hander is going to be backup catcher Camilla Cuffingham. Rookie hitting 300 off the bench with an RBI. Shaking on, locked in Immaculo Spectaculo. Sets and fires. First pitch changeup in there at the letters, 0-1. Heater down and in, jammed in the hole to short on the grounder. Glover there. Backhands to first, 1 down. Spectaculo on fire, and that'll bring up AVA, who will be pinch hit for. AVA goes 7 innings today. He gives up 7 hits, no walks, 4 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and a line drive to the chest, but he bounced back in a big way. After that second inning, he was lights out the rest of the way. Pinch hitting off the bench for him. We're going to go ahead and hand it over here to backup first baseman Sebi Swolson, rookie getting his first career at bat. He signed last episode. He did not get to play. Bad ball hitter is active for the rookie, 23-year-old. Changeup up, strike called, 0-1. Heater down, line to left center field. That's into the gap, and Seb Swolson welcomes himself to the league with a 1-out double. So he'll be in scoring position, beating the throw in from Dazzler. Nice job, Sebi. That's why we got him. He's a killer in situations where runners aren't in scoring position. Kitty Kaufman up next, hit her first home run last at bat on the low inside curveball that she pulled over the left field wall off Roberto. Spectacular down to locked in Mojo, trying to keep the tying run at second. Bad ball hitter active for Kaufman. First pitch heater, misses low, ball 1. Chase the changeup low, bad swing from me, 1-1. Slider up and in, hit up the middle to short, diving his Glover to make the stop. Throw to third, he had no shot to get Kaufman, so he tried to get Swolson, but Swolson made it there safely. Infield single for Kaufman. 2 on, 1 down for Tense Muffin Studwick. That's a pinch hitter as well. Coming off the bench will be right fielder Hera O'Wugliams with off-speed hitter. Wugliams hitting 256 with 6 RBIs. She's going to try and get it done. Good speed at first for Kaufman. Clutch is active behind the plate for Corman. I want to point that out again. Heater down and in, chop through the middle. Base hit for O'Wugliams. The pinch hitter delivers. We are tied at 4. First and second with 1 down. And here comes Crowds. We head to the heart of the lineup. Crowds 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Inside pitch is active. Spectacular working himself into a jam. Heater away. That's a strike. 0-1. Nice pitch. Changeup up. Ooh, out in front of it. Rory, 0-2. Pulled into the Jack's dugout, I believe that was. Slider away. Hit off the end of the bat. Shallow right center field. Racing in is Dazzler to make the catch. 2 down. And here comes the captain, Beefcake McStevens. Beefcake 2 for 3 with 2 singles today, trying to get it done. He's locked in. They're leaving Spectaculo in. It's a battle of the top-tier players. Who's going to come out on top? Heater up, hard chopper to short, but Glover picks it easily to second on the flip, and that ends the inning on the fielder's choice. Still solid inning, guys. Good job all around. Swolson's coming out. Coming in out of the bullpen here. We're going to hand it over to rookie Shirley Indiere. To the 8th, it's 4-4. Yamamoto, Dazzler, and Buffler coming up. Here's Yamamoto, 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer and a single. Ace Exterminator no longer active for him here. Rookie Shirley Indiere, 1-1, a 2.45 ERA and an 0.95 whip. 2 earned runs given up in 3 appearances, 7 1/3 innings pitched. 6 hits surrendered, a walk, 231 batting average against. No strikeouts yet in her young career. She's going to try and get it done. Go Shirley. Heater down in the way in the first pitch, just low and outside. Ball 1. Screwball down and in. Yamamoto rips it foul, 1-1. Slider up and away. Hit off the end of the bat, shallow right center field. Colliner racing in. Gets there for the first out and makes the basket catch. Dazzler up next, 0 for 3 today. Two-seam ripping in on the first pitch. Check swing strike, 0-1. Curveball down and away from in the air. Chopped to thirds. McStevens to his left makes the play to first. 2 down. And next up, Huffley Buffler. Went through the signal, still locked in. Screwball down and in on the first pitch. Just off the plate, low, 1-0. Slider down and away. That's lined hard to center field. Colliner on the run. Makes the catch on the liner. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Indier with a clean 8th. Bottom 8, it's 4-4. Physique, Colliner, and Lopez coming up. Peak Physique leading off 2 for 3 with an RBI double into single today. He's still locked in, facing the locked-in Spectacular, who's still out there, despite blowing the lead last inning. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater down, hard chopper through the middle, base hit for Peak. Lead-off single here for the rookie. He's the go-ahead run now. Nobody out in the 8th. Coming up, Colliner, 0 for 2 with an RBI sac fly last time up. Max pressure situation. Double boost for Corman behind the plate. Heater up. Ooh, ripped foul out of play, 0-1. Change up inside, ripped foul out of play, 0-2. Colliner out on the front foot here. Chase the slider out of the zone. Throw back to the mound. 1. Back to first. Double play. Colliner 0 for 3. Lopez up 0 for 3 with Ace Exterminator. Trying to get it started against Spectacular here. Slider at the knees. Ripped to left field. And Charlie Lopez has his first hit of the game. He's 1 for 4. There you go, old man. There you go. Next up, Cuffingham. Rookie 0 for 1 today. Contact with righty still active as closer Chico Lapata is coming out of the bullpen to replace Spectacular. Lapata on the year, 0-1 at 1.42 ERA and a 1.58 whip. 1 earned run, 7 appearances, 6 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 6 strikeouts, a walk. Batting average against .360. Lapata trying to get them to the 9th where he will be pinch hit. He is due to lead off next inning. Or he's actually up second, but still. Slider from Lapata hits the high outside corner, 0-1. He does have easy jumps active against him here. Runner goes, heater down, strike called, throw down by Corman in the dirt, dropped there by Glover. Stolen base for Lopez. Charlie's second steal of the year, he's 2 for 4. 50% stealing now, 1-1 count to Cuffingham. Slider up and in, jam shot and hold a short, diving is Glover to take it away, and that ends the inning. To the 9th, we're still tied at 4. Jackson, Lapata, and Glover coming up. Here's JJ, 0 for 3 today, facing Indier, who's due to lead off next inning, so we'll let her pitch this one. Ball down on the way on the first pitch, just off the plate, ball 1. Heater down and in, chop back under the glove. Lopez backs her up, throw to first, got him, 1 down. Lapata up next, pinch hitting nobody. He's going to bat. That's right, because Log Freely's injured and so's Tough Lift. They have Adamo and Upton available, though, and Upton has contact for his righty. He'd be a solid pinch option. They don't trust the rest of their bullpen. Grapowski, Munstar, they have Mushara. I wouldn't use Mushara. Oh, my. Interesting decisions here by the AI not to pinch hit for their closer. Heater down on the first pitch, just low. Ball 1. Slider in. Lapata takes, strike called, 1-1. Screwball down and in. Check swing strike, 1-2. You see him ripping away. Chop at the middle of the second. Coffin on the dive to her right. Nice play. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play, Kitty. 2 down. Indier locked in. Here's Robin Glover who's locked in. 2 for 3 at the double into single today. First pitch curveball down and away. Chop slow roll to short. Tough play. Lopez charges. Bare hands. Fires. Got him. 1-2-3 inning for Indier. Bottom 9. Let's go win it on a walk-off. Indier due up first. That's the pinch hitter. Kaufman and O'Williams. And you know who's getting the nod to bat. Oh, choking on my water. Hold on. Yeah. Pardon me. Ugh. Whew. Went down the wrong pipe. Indier up next, hitless on the season. Pinch hitter for the rookie pitcher. It is going to be Sky Rodriguez, the backup third baseman, tense, hitting .214 on the year with 2 RBIs. Trying to be a hero. Slider up and away. Chopped to second on the first pitch right at Buffler. Noodle arm activated, but it didn't matter. He's standing right next to the bag. 1 down. Kaufman up next. Solo homer and a single today. Speedster's 2 for 4 and locked in. Trying to get on here with bad ball hitter. Slider right there on the middle of the zone. 0-1. Cutter away, hit at the middle of the second. Under the diving glove of Buffler. It's a base hit. He just couldn't quite get there. Third hit of the day for Kaufman. She's 3 for 5 and represents the winning run. Oweglium's up next. 1 for 1 with an RBI pinch hit single last at bat. Off-speed hitter still active. Slider down on the first pitch. Hit deep to left center field, but that's going to hang up there for Dazzler. 2 down. And that's going to bring it to the heart of the lineup. Rory Crowds is coming up. There's Rory, 2 for 4, 2 singles today with inside pitch active.
Rory Crowds.
Long look at first from Lapata. Cutter down and in, chopper to short. Glover there. That's going to end the inning. We're going to extras, folks. To the 10th. We're still tied. Subbing in out of the bullpen here. All right, he's locked in, but he's not fully rested. He's only at about 70 stamina. Heimlich's fully ready to go. We have Goatman, who's mostly rested. Same with Zumar. Who's due up for them, actually? Righty, lefty, lefty, righty. And a whole bunch of righties. Okay. If we had reverse splits, that'd be lovely right about now, but we don't. So Goatman's probably a no. We're going to go ahead and hand it over here to Rufus Zumar, the veteran. Tied at 4. Sparks, Corman, and Wilson due up. Sparks 0 for 3 today, leading off against Rufus here in the 10th. Rufus 1-0, 4.50 ERA, 170 WHIP. 5 earned runs given up in 4 appearances, 2 starts, 2 saves out of the bullpen, 10 innings pitched. 16 hits surrender, 1 walk, 1 homer, set 11 strikeouts in the batting average against the 372. Runner at second base has elite speed. That's got to be Rob Glover, so that's going to be fun to deal with. You know what? Just in case they're feeling frisky. Hera, come in and play catcher for me real quick, just so that way he doesn't steal. Guarantee you he tries it. Peter up and away. Blew it by her, 0-1. Ghost runner at second is Robbie, okay. Two-seamer up, high, 1-1. There he goes, curveball down in the way. Throw to third, no chance. Yeah, that was a waste. Coffingham, come back in now. 1-2 count. Teamer up and in. High, 2-2. Zumar needs a punch out here. Leader down and in. Check low, 3-2. Ocon offering. Forkball down and away. Whiffed on it, strike 3. First punch out for Rufus, 1 down. Corman up next, 1 for 3 with a 2-run double today. Clutch active and it's max boosted as well. So plus $10 ratings. Curveball down and in, chopped hard to third. Beefcake dives, keeps it under his glove. Throw to first in time, 2 down. Ghost runner still at third for Batch Wilson, 0 for 1 today with bad ball hitter. Zumar locked in. Slider up and in. Jammed foul, out of play, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. High, 1-1. Curveball down and in. Whiffed on it, 1-2. Chased it in the dirt. Four-seamer up and in. Jammed him foul behind the plate. Out of play. 1-2. Forkball down and away. Chased it, strike 3. Zumar strands the ghost runner. Way to pitch, Rufus. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Bottom 10. Winning run at second is the ghost runner. And for us, that is going to be Rory Crowds. He doesn't run very well, but he's decently fast. Beefcake up, then Physique and Colliner. Can the captain win it? 2 for 4, 2 singles today. Lapata staying out there. They're going to intentionally walk Beefcake. I don't blame them. That sets up the double play. I wouldn't want to face Beefcake either. But now you got Peak Physique, who's locked in. 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles, and an RBI. And then on deck is the tense Hey, I'm Colliner, but he has triple max boosted. He has a max boosted RBI hero. You don't want to be in this part of the lineup right now. Base 2 on, nobody out. Heater up and in, popped him up. Infield fly called for. There at first is Yamamoto, 1 down. And here comes Colliner with RBI hero, 0 for 3. Sack fly today. Down to Nutrimojo. Didn't do a double play last time up. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ball 1, they're worried about the steals. Slider checked away, 2-0. Cutter middle in, turned on down the left field line, but foul, 2-1. That would have won it right there. Popped him up the short. Infield fly called again. Glover there, 2 down. All the pressure now is going to be on O'Wugliams, or Lopez, 1-for-4 with a single. Charlie freaking Lopez with ace exterminator. Come on, Charlie. 1-for-4, singled last at bat. Slider up, strike called, 0-1. That's a good pitch. Fooled me there. Chased it below the knees, dribbler in front of the mound. Lapata bare hands, gets the out. We're going to the 11th. Still tied at 4. Top lineup up for the Jacks. Pinch runner. The runner at second is going to be Batch Wilson.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Yamamoto, 2-for-4. 2-run homer into single today. Ball down in the way in the first pitch. That's grounded to second. Right at Kaufman on the backhand. Throw to first. 1 down as the runner gets to third. Next up, Dazzler, 0-for-4 today.
Number 18, Razzie Dazzler.
Zoomer down and in. Jam shot back to the mound. Zumar bare hands. Looks the runner back. Throw to first in time. 2 down. Buffler up 1-for-4 with the single. Still locked in. Slider down on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. No call. Forcing it down and in. Buffler jam grounder in the hole to first. Physique over on the bare hand. Races to the bag. Wins the foot race against the slowpoke dead in the inning. I don't trust Zumar. He can't field. Bottom 11. We're still tied at 4. Cuffingham, Zumar, and Kaufman coming up. Rookie catcher Camilla Cuffingham's 0-for-2 today. She's tense. Contact versus righty is active with max boost. And here comes Stitch Grapowski, the rookie long reliever, to come in out of the bullpen. Replacing at first base, Yo-Yo Yamamoto is downtown Upton as they double switch. The lefty now in, so Cuffingham loses her trait here. Rookie Stitch Grapowski 1-0 with 2.60 ERA and a 1.33 whip. 5 earned runs given up, 8 appearances for the rookie, 17 in the third innings. 17 hits, 6 walks, 10 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 258. Here we go. Come on, Camilla. Tense, 0-for-2 today. Change up on the first pitch away, strike called, 0-1. Grapowski does have elite cutter, max boosted. He also has the surrounded trait, which only activates when 2 runners on base. Cutter high out of the zone, 1-1. Cutter middle in, jam shot by Cuffingham, sky ball to right field. Betty Sparks is there for the easy first out, runner will hold. Pitcher slide up next, here's Zumar, who's locked in, batting 1,000. He's actually a pretty decent hitter. Comparing him to Dowler, it's about the same, so Rufus, go ahead and bat. I think I can get 1 more inning out of you anyway. And he's locked in too. Heater at the knees, 0-1. Cutter down and in, jammed up back to Grapowski, who looks the runner back and then goes to first, 2 down. That'll put the pressure on Kaufman, locked in 3-for-5, solo homer, 2 singles. Can she deliver? Lopez has good speed. If we can bloop it in, we can go for it. Forkball down in the way, low, ball 1. Little outside as well. 4-seamer up and in is a strike at the letters, 1-1. Cutter middle in, grounded to short. 1 hopper to Glover, in time to first to end the inning. To the 12th, folks, we're still tied at 4. Jackson, Upton, and Glover do up. There's Jackson at 4 today. Forkball down in the way, fouled off on the first pitch, 0-1. Forgot to get off-speed hitter there, my bad. Runner at second base is Buffler. He doesn't run well. Heater down and in, jammed foul, 0-2. 3-seamer up and in. Chased it, strike 3. Third punch out for Zumar, 1 down. Next up, Upton, downtown. Contact versus righty active. He double switched in last inning. First at bat of the game for him, hitting .389 with 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike, 0-1. Forkball down in the way. Upton chops it foul. It's 0-2. 2-seamer up and away. Chased it, strike 3 out of the zone. 4th punch out for Zumar. 2 down. Here comes Glover. 2-for-4, double and a single today. Slider pin away in the first pitch. High. Ball 1. Forcing him down and in. Line to left center field. Into the gap. Crowd's over to cut it off. He's there. Throw in quickly is to the cutoff man. Buffler scores from second, and the ghost runner is in. It's 5-4 Jacks on the single by Glover. Betty Sparks do up next, 0-for-4 intense today. Throw down the way in the first pitch. Glover takes off for second. Throw down by Cuffingham. No chance. Glover's 3rd steal of the day. Slider pin away. Folder chased out of the zone, 0-2. Forkball down and in. Low, 1-2. Using repping in. Whiffed on it, strike 3. Zumar does end up striking out the side, but he gives up the ghost runner on a 2-out single by Glover. 5-4 to the bottom of the 12th. Platypi need to respond. Heart of the lineup coming up. O'Wugliams, Crowds, McStevens. Ghost runner at second is Kitty Kaufman, our fastest runner. O'Wugliams leads off, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Grabowski looking for the win. Lefty-lefty matchup. Cutter up, strike called at the letters. 0-1. Nice pitch there. Heater middle in, lined at the middle. That is through. Nope, cut off by Glover on the dive, but the runner does go to third. 1 down for Rory Crowds. 2 for 5 with 2 singles. Inside pitch active for the rookie. Infield is in, though. Cutter away, strike called. Nice pitch, Grabowski. 0-1. Cutter up and away, fouled off out of play. 0-2. Smart move, Grabowski, not coming inside with it. Cutter down in the way, chopper in front of the plate. Kaufman's going to try it. Suicide to run home. She's going to score. RBI ground out for Crowds back to the pitcher. It's tied at 5. Beefcake up, 2 for 4, 2 singles and a walk. They're guarding the lines. Beefcake trying to win it. Power versus lefty. Max boosted and high pitch active here. Heater up and in, line to short. Right at Glover. We're going to the 13th. We're tied at 5. Corman, Wilson, and Grabowski coming up. Here's Corman, 1 for 4 with a 2-run double today. Zumar's starting the inning here. We'll see how this goes. Fork ball away, out of the zone. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Pop foul, out of play on the left side. Runner at second base for the Jacks. I believe it is Sparks. Yeah, she doesn't run well. Ladder up and in. Check swing strike, 1 and 2. Ball down and in. Chop back to the mound. Knocked down by Zumar. Sparks has the hold. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up, Batch Wilson. He's 0 for 2. First pitch, fork ball down and in. Rip foul out of play by Wilson. 0-1. Ball down and away. Chopped at the middle of the short. Lopez dives. Cuts it off behind the bag. Throw to first. Got him. 2 down. Nice play, Charlie. Sparks to third. Grabowski due up next. No pinch hitter for the pitcher. Batting .400 with 2 RBIs. Grabowski's not the worst hitter I've seen as a pitcher, so facing a locked-in Zumar. 2-seamer up and away, strike called. It's 0-1. Four-seamer up and in, strike called. It's 0-2. Slider down and away, low, 1 and 2. Good eye. Fork ball down and in, low and in, 2-2. Forcing up and in. Blew it by him, strike 3. 5th punch out for Zumar. He gets out of it. Bottom 13, we're tied at 5. Physique, Colliner, and Lopez coming up. Runner at second is McStevens. He runs pretty well. Peak Physique, 3 for 5. Double, 2 singles. Popped out last time up. 1 run driven in. He's locked in trying to win it. Curveball middle, cutter in middle in. Line to left center field on the run. Over the glove of Wilson. Peak Physique calls game. He's going to have his second RBI double of the game. 6-5. Platypi walk it off in 13 innings. That's a dub, and we'll take it. It started bad with the injury to AVA, and it ended well with a walk-off RBI double in 13 innings from rookie Peak Physique as he does it again. 6-5, the final score. Platypi win again. We're now 10-3 on the year. Jacks fall to 5-9. We just went cold there at the end of the game, but thankfully we managed to win it. Rufus Zumar, what a clutch appearance there in the bullpen. RBIs today, 2-run homer for Yo-Yo Yamamoto, RBI double for Glover, 2 RBI double for Corman. Or Glover's, I think, was a single, actually, now that I think about it. For us, on the other side, solo home run for Kitty Kaufman, her first. O'Wugliams a pinch hit RBI single. Crowds an RBI, I believe, ground out to the mound. Physique, 2 runs on 2 RBI doubles, and Colliner an RBI sac fly. Pitching lines, Roberto 5 2/3, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, and a strikeout and a homer. He falls to 0. He stays at 0-1. No decision for him. Spectacular 2+ innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run. Lapata 2 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk. Loss goes to Stitch Grabowski. He gives up 1 hit, 2 unearned runs because they're both ghost runners. Rookie falls to 1-1 on the year. For us, AVA 7 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, a homer, and a line drive to the chest. He gets a no decision. Shirley Indiere, 2 scoreless innings in relief, getting a hold. Rufus Umar, 4 innings in relief, 1 hit given up, 1 unearned run. It was a ghost runner. 6 strikeouts. He improves to 2-0 on the year with that victory. He had 6 strikeouts. Wow, I must have lost count. Nice. Good job. Peak Physique, player of the game, 4 hits today, 2 RBI doubles, including the walk-off winner. Glover, 3 for 5 day. He also stole 3 bases as well, drove in a run. Kaufman, 3 for 6 day, had a solo homer and scored twice. Yeah, I think in that situation with Kaufman at third there when she scored on that chopper back to the mound, anyone else on our team gets thrown out at the plate. She was the only one who could have done that with that high-level speed of hers. It was ballsy, but she went for it. She's like, I'm already halfway up the line. Screw it. Go for it. Hey, it worked out. Forced us into the 13th inning where Zumar slammed the door again. All right. 2 players are fighting over a pair of stirrups you found in the dugout. Who do you give it to? Alonzo didn't play today. Cuffingham went 0 for 3. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's do Cuffingham here. Don't worry, Alonzo. I'll get you back. Don't worry, buddy. I'll get you back. Shirley Indiere. The team's fax machine's not working again. Who you putting on IT, dude? Ooh. Well, if I do Crowds, it'll put us even at 80 loyalty. Let's do Indiere. Crowds is more valuable. He's younger. Although Indiere did pitch really well today. Oh, a couple roster moves were made. Rita Raconda, the long reliever, is picked up by the Crocs. She will replace Bay Paul in their starting rotation. Or might actually put Norm Fenomeno in their starting rotation. And then Blamo Tamale, the all-star center fielder, will go to the Overdogs. He'll replace bench third baseman Dick Berger. That'll put Yvette Victorino on the bench. Okay, not bad. So relievers are still out there and available for us to sign. I am going to make a roster move here. I am going to get rid of Sky Rodriguez. She's just not hitting well, and I think we need to go in another direction. We could go, I think I was thinking of getting Smokey Ash, just to get a bench third baseman in there. We could go after someone else, but I need a spirited for spirited trade here, so we're going to lose a spirited trait, which is fine. But with like Sky's one thing is that she's supposed to be able to hit, and she's not hitting. It's pretty sad. They're the same age, aren't they? You know what? We can wait on this, actually. Smokey's not going to get signed anytime soon, I don't think. We can wait. Because he's at what right now? Where are you at, Smokey boy? 3.7. You're only a little under evaluation. You'll probably drop a little bit more. We have a little bit more time to decide. I don't want to be too hasty and pull the trigger. But I am really interested in bringing in Sign Blinder, but I would have to either give up Indiere or Goatman or Zumar to bring him in. What's he at? 0.1 below. We can probably go a little bit lower for him and then maybe make a decision maybe next time. I'll let me know what you guys think I should do for that. Let's look at player development here real quick before we sim up to the next game. We're not giving you Wild Thrower. Not taking away that. Ooh, Volatile. Still 1 game left on it for Indiere. We could save up some more money. Cecil Sawyer, 2 more games on this one to get consistent. Okay, that'd be nice on a starting pitcher. Ace Von Asen, Pick Officer. Okay, Ace. 3 games on that one. All right, I like that. Sky, Noodle Arm. Oh, that 1 game on this one. Heck, I might buy that, and if you get it, just cut you. Because if you think about it, Rodriguez is never going to play the field. She's never going to play the field. Fielding's at 8. I would not worry. I would not care if I bought that and that actually happened. Sim up to the next game here for our Platypi faithful. Crocodons with the new addition win 8-1 there over the Grass Eaters. Overdogs taking on the Wild Pigs. They do win 3-2. Gonzalo walks it off in the 10th inning. Sandcats win 4-0 over the Hot Corners as they shut them out. Wildouts beat the Buzzards with ease 5-1 as they continue to win, unfortunately, so we have to keep continuing to match them. Blowfish win in extras over the Bee-Wolves 2-1. And final game of the Sim, Moonstars win in 10 innings on an RBI walk-off double by Pepe Vinicio over the Sawtooth. So we're still in second place, half game out of first, as the Wildouts do unfortunately continue to win, so we have to keep matching them. Next up is the Nemesis, 6-7 on the year. Have we played them yet this season? I don't think we have. We have not. Okay, so this is our first look at the Nemesis. On the mound for them is going to be Heidi Mabetz, right-hander, 0-2 with a 4.15 ERA and a 150 whip. And on the mound for us, making his debut, rookie left-hander Frogo Ball and Standos with the lead changeup. All right. And of course, you know it. They're going to wear their alternates. Like, come on, that's not even a question at this point. I love their alternates. That's lovely. But yeah, so next episode, here's the lineup for the Platypi. Leading off at catcher will be O'Wugliams, batting second at third base, locked in McStevens. Locked in Physique is at first base, batting third. Colliner's in center. He's in cleanup role. Kaufman down to the 5 slot, locked in at second. Lopez locked in at short. He's batting sixth. Studwick is 10th in right field. He's batting 7th. Rory Crowds is in left. He's batting 8th. And batting 9th is Frago Ball and Standos. Heck, Muffin Studwick might be a release option at this point now because he's not hitting either. So you guys let me know. Should we get rid of Studwick? Should we trade Rodriguez for Smokey Ash on the bench there? Or, should we get rid of one of our catchers, Thomas or Cuffingham? Or should we get rid of one of our relievers and go bring in Simon Blinder? Let me guys know what you think down below, guys. That's going to do it for this episode today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Nice little extra innings romp. We win in 13 innings, 6-5 over the Jacks. We're now 2-0 on them against them on the season. We're 10-3 now, still a half game out of first, trying to challenge the Wide Loads for the division lead, but we have to keep matching them win for win. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. And that'll do it for me today, guys. Quick shout out again to Skellen or Skellen143. Thanks for the follow again, buddy. Appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.